Hello, and my name is Rodney Johnson. I'm the director for the Tarrant Small Business Development Center. At the Tarrant Small Business Development Center, we are in position to help people start a business, grow their business, or sustain their business. Today's subject is going to be about eligibility for various programs supported by the Small Business Administration, who is one of our grant sponsors. In order to be eligible for certain programs, there are conditions that must be met. I'm going to bring forward a slide here in just a minute that's going to talk about three different programs. It's going to talk about the PPP, which stands for the Paycheck Protection Program. It's also going to talk about the SVOG, which is the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant, and it is a grant. And the third one is going to talk about the EIDL application, which is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, and some of the qualifications for that. So if you don't mind, let's review a slide that I prepared that's going to help us understand your criteria and qualifications. If you are a PPP recipient, Paycheck Protection Program recipient, meaning that you have already received a PPP loan in the first draw of the PPP, then you may be eligible to apply for the second draw PPP loan. What that really means is that if you applied and received funds before, as long as you meet the rest of the provisions, you're eligible to apply again. So you can apply for both PPP first draw and second draw. A couple of the things in there you need to know. You must have completely satisfied or extinguished PPP 1, meaning that it is either forgiven, paid back, returned, etc. PPP 1 must be completely extinguished. However, if you are a PPP recipient and you are looking for to make application for the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant, you may apply for the grant if you receive PPP Loan 1 before December the 27th of 2020. So PPP recipients can apply for the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant. Now, the third question, can a PPP recipient also apply for EIDL application? The answer is yes. You may apply for an EIDL loan. However, the PPP and the EIDL cannot be used for the same purposes. Let me give you an example. PPP is dealing with paycheck. Your EIDL should probably be assigned to deal with cash flow or other issues not related to the Paycheck Protection Program. So that's dealing with PPP recipients. Let's move down to Shuttered Venue Operators Grant recipient. And I highlight the word grant because these are funds that will not require repayment. Now, if you are applying for the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant and you want to apply for the PPP application, you are not eligible to do that. It's either one or the other. You can't apply for the PPP loan if you applied and received funds under the Shuttered Venue. Now, if you applied under the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant, you're eligible to receive not only the original grant, but you can also apply for supplemental awards as they become available as well. As we relates to the EIDL, Shuttered Venue Operator Grant recipients can apply for EIDL. The grant and the EIDL can't be used for the same purpose or cost. Again, the same rules apply. There's really the rule is really the rule of no double dipping. No double dipping. So you can't double dip between PPP and EIDL. You can't double dip between Shuttered Venue Operators Grant and EIDL. The third category is dealing with COVID-19 EIDL. So if you receive funds under the EIDL program, you can apply for PPP loans. However, you must remember, as I've stated earlier, you cannot use these funds for the same purposes. Again, PPP is typically going to be associated with paycheck or payroll related items. EIDL, EIDL, is best used for working capital operations types of expenses. Now let's talk about the EIDL and the shuttered venue operators grant. You can apply if you received an EIDL loan. You can apply for the shuttered venue operators grant. Again, you can't use them for the same purposes. And then finally, if you applied for the EIDL loan and you received funding, here's what you cannot do as a new applicant. The same businesses cannot apply for more than one EIDL. So if you applied before and you received funding, you cannot apply again. Okay, so that is the summary of our discussion for today. I wanted you to be aware that there are some rules out there regarding the PPP recipients, for both the PPP recipients, the shuttered venue operators grant, and COVID-19. Here's what I would like to encourage you to do. I'd like to encourage you that should you have any questions regarding any of these programs, please put them in the comments, but also feel free to reach out to the Tarrant Small Business Development Center at 817-515-2603. That's 817-515-2603. Or you can reach us via our website at Tarrant, SBDC.org. TARRANT, SBDC.org. Again, all your questions are welcome, and we look forward to helping you out in the future. Please have a great day. Please have a great week, and we'll look forward to helping you grow, sustain, and prosper. Thank you very much.